there, subscribe to this channel.
What is up, guys? This is the ZeusTuber, and today I am back with another Walking Dead video. This one has to do with The Walking Dead Season 6, Episode 11, Knots Untied. Now, during the episode, I'm sure I wasn't the only one to notice this. As I was watching one of the hilltop scenes when Rick has to stab that dude in the neck after that dude stabs Gregory, we get a couple shots of some of the residents in the hilltop. There aren't that many there. I mean, it's implied some are, sleeping or in the houses or whatnot. I mean, there have been complaints that there weren't enough extras, but does it really matter? No. The point is, we got a couple shots of some characters that look a lot like their comic book counterparts. The main one I want to talk about in this video, as you can tell from the thumbnail and title, is Earl Sutton, the blacksmith. But before I do, I want to gloss over characters right here that whoever is playing these guys, they were cast beautifully because they look a lot like their comic book counterparts. Obviously, we have Gregory on the bottom left, played by Xander Berkeley. He looks a heck of a lot like his comic book counterpart. Great casting on that part. Great actor. I'm excited to see what else he can bring to the role. We have the doctor on the top left, Harlan Carson, who gives Maggie the ultrasound. And based on this guy's hood, we can safely say this is probably Eduardo. He's a hilltop resident. Not a huge role. And in the comics, him and Cal, as you can be seeing here, are seen using their spears as their weapons in the comics as well. And it's cool, even though they aren't necessarily big characters in the comics, to see these two characters come to life in the show, even if they're just in the background as kind of fan service, so fans of the comic will know, hey, look, I recognize those guys. But that's pretty cool stuff there. I'm sure they'll get bigger roles in All Out War, which should be Season 7 at the earliest, which would be pretty early, I know. But definitely Season 8, if not Season 7. So pretty cool stuff there. And then what I really wanted to get into, which I know I took a while to get into, but did we or did we not see Earl Sutton in the show as well? In the comics, Earl Sutton is the blacksmith from the hilltop. He's first introduced in issue 95. He creates weapons for the colonists, for the hilltop survivors, mostly spears and metal weapons and stuff, swords, etc. Just melee type stuff. He survives throughout All Out War, and in the New Beginning, he takes on Carl as an apprentice, into smithing, I guess you would say it. I have no idea. Correct me if I'm wrong, but and I probably am wrong. But he's a pretty prominent character because he does a lot of stuff. I mean, he has a lot of interaction with Jesus and Carl and Maggie and so forth, and even Rick a little bit. But mainly just creates weapons. And he's arguably a bigger character than everyone else I talked about previously in this video, except for like Gregory, for example. So to an extent, it would be pretty exciting to see him, or at least that we know that one of these two guys here is him. We don't know. It has not been officially confirmed. Neither of them look particularly like him at all. I mean, the guy in the far back has a bandana similar to what Earl usually wears, and then the guy towards the front is burlier and bigger and older and more along the age of Earl, I'd say, maybe. I don't know. But one of the two of them, they both look like they're blacksmiths. They both are by the blacksmith tent of sorts, the area there. So, is one of them Earl? I don't know. Comment down below your thoughts. And as always, if you liked and heard what you saw here in this video, hit that subscribe button, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Have yourselves a wonderful day.
Welcome to Woodburn.